Can I win a game of Pokemon with a fully random team? It's time to find out. I'll be using the recruit feature to get a selection of 10 random Pokemon, and then choose one of them onto my team. I'll repeat this process 6 times, and then I'll get my whole randomly generated team. Will this work out? Well, watch the video to find out, and make sure to subscribe if you want to see more Pokemon Champions content. Okay, so not bad first choices. We have some titles like Uniclus the Peckish, but I don't really care too much. Looking at all these Pokemon, there are a few Pokemon that catch my eyes. First is Sinistcha. Sinistcha's got a pretty good ability and is a good support Pokemon. Next is Starmie, as Starmie has a really good Mega Evolution. I think I want to go with Mega Starmie, because Sinistcha, there are a lot of support Pokemon. While Mega Starmie doesn't, there aren't that many, like, really good. There's a lot of good Megas, but Mega Starmie is one of the best. So I think I'm going to go ahead, pick Mega Starmie, permanent recruitment. So there we go. Mega Starmie, permanently recruiting the game. I did not mean to go back. Recruit another 5 more Pokemon. We're going to use our quick tickets. We have a ton of these quick coupons. You have so many of them. So I might as well use them. Alright, so taking a look at our Pokemon here. There's already some really good ones. Blastoise catches my eye. Froslass catches my eye. Aegislash catches my eye. Typhlosion catches my eye. Those are all really good Pokemon. So is Hydreigon. A lot of good things here. I could end up going for, like, a Rain team and have Blastoise and Mega Starmie. Or, like, Aegislash could always go well. I think I want Blastoise, though. I think Blastoise for a Rain team is really good. So there we go. Next lineup of Pokemon. Who do we got? Something good. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh. We got some interesting choices. Primarina could go well on our Rain team. But I think Rotom Wash is better. Like, Rotom Wash is a good support Pokemon. I'm going to go for Rotom Wash. Alright. Who do we go next up? Well, I don't really like many of these Pokemon. They're not the best. However, I do like Froslass. Let's go ahead and do Froslass. Let's see here. Empoleon. Empoleon can go well. Like a good Incineroar counter. Or Toxapex to be annoying. I think I'll go for Empoleon. And then our final member of the team, I'm pretty sure, unless I miscounted. Final member. Let's do Meganium. Mega Meganium, really good for a Rain team. Let's go for Meganium. Alright, so that is our setup of Pokemon. Now I gotta customize their moves. So first up, we have our Starmie, which will be Mega Evolving into Mega Starmie. This is the first Pokemon that I selected, and Mega Starmie, really, really good. Really, really powerful. Now, regular Starmie is not that good. It's a special attacker, it's kind of useless. Mega Starmie, when it Mega Evolves, it gets the ability Pure Power, which doubles its physical attack. So this 139 physical attack becomes 278. And that is a monstrous number. That'll be super strong, so we got Protect to help us keep safe, Zen Headbutt for our strong physical psychic damage, Liquidation for our strong physical water damage, and then Aqua Jet in case, like, we need to kill somebody who's low. Really, really fast, really, really powerful, which is our ability, and I gave it a little bit of defense, a little bit special defense, just in case, I might as well. And then for the ability, I chose Natural Cure. So honestly, all of Starmie's abilities are kind of awful. Natural Cure is the least awful, but I'm not planning to really use it too much because I'm just mostly planning to rely on instantly Mega Starmie and then get Pure Power. So that is going to be our first member of our randomly generated team, Mega Starmie. So next up we have our Blastoise. Well, maybe we'll be Mega Evolving into Mega Blastoise. Maybe not. Kind of depends on how I feel. Anyways, we've got Water Spout for amazing strong damage, Weather Ball for our reliable damage, Protect to keep ourselves safe, and then Fake Out to flinch the opponent when we come in. We've got high special attack, lowering our physical attack, as well as some investment to our HP and speed, so that we can hopefully go first, and we can also be really bulky. In a way, this Blastoise is kind of like our Torkoal from our first team in Pokemon Champions, except that instead of having Solar Beam, we have Fake Out, instead of being on a sun team, it's on a rain team, and it's slightly faster. But other than that, it's very similar, so we're going to be adding Blastoise to the team. So next up, we have Rotom Wash, our kind of support / damage dealing Pokemon. We've got Thunder, which is a strong move, never misses in the rain. Then we have Rain Dance to set up the rain, because we have a kind of rain team, and obviously we need rain to work. Then we've got Helping Hand to support our partners, and then Protect to help us stay safe. I've invested mostly entirely into Bulk for the EVs because our Rotom Wash is supposed to be kind of a support character. I did invest the nature into special attack so that Thunder will do a little bit more damage. Obviously, I have Levitate because that's Rotom Wash's only ability it can have. And other than that, we just have Rotom Wash, our support Pokemon, going to be added onto the team. So next up, we have our Meganium, who will be Mega Evolving into Mega Meganium. And normally, Meganium wouldn't make sense on a rain team, because one of its best moves, Solar Beam, can only be fired in the sun. But Mega Meganium's ability, Mega Soul, makes it so that Meganium's attacks will act as if there is always a harsh sunlight, even in the rain. So that means Solar Beam will always be fired off in one turn, Synthesis will always heal 2/3 of your max HP instead of half or a quarter, and Weather Ball will always be a fire-type move. This is really, really good. So, you'll have a Pokemon who can kind of work with fire in a rain team and not be negatively affected by the rain. It's very good. And Meganium, Mega Meganium, just always kind of good. You can't really go wrong with Mega Meganium. So I've invested a little bit into its bulk, quite a bit into its special attack, tiny bit into its speed. To kind of just be our overall Pokemon that'll just work in basically any situation. So next up, we have Froslass, who will be Mega Evolving into Mega Froslass. It's funny how this Pokemon has made it onto 2 out of my 3 teams I've had so far. I don't know why Froslass / Mega Froslass keeps making it onto the team so many times, but it is. And I've given it a little bit a different moveset compared to last time. I gave it Aurora Veil instead of Thunderbolt, and I also gave it Cursed Body instead of Snow Cloak, different ability. And the reason I gave it Cursed Body instead of Snow Cloak was because this is mostly a rain team with Froslass thrown onto it. Froslass didn't really work too well as a random Pokemon. Maybe it would have been better to choose someone else. But I've got Froslass on the team, and I'm planning to mostly have rain on. So Snow Cloak, being an ability that only works in the snow, would not be useful on a rain team. And then Mega Froslass, obviously, when she Mega Evolves, she brings snow in. So that's also kind of annoying because it would get rid of the rain. So honestly, this team is kind of just a big mess. But that's what I was completely expecting from just a complete random team with not really much thought put into it. So I just kind of throw Froslass onto the team, hoping it'll work well. I'm still hoping it'll work well. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But anyways, that is Froslass added to the team. Again, second team she's been added onto. So our final member of the team is Empoleon. Empoleon in my team is kind of supposed to be like a healthy middle ground. It's an Incineroar counter because of competitive, or a counter to anybody with the Intimidate ability. And then I've given it Protect to keep itself safe, Hydro Pump for its strong Water-type damage. It's really the only good special Water-type move that could be used. Because, like, I'm not going to use Water Pulse, so that move is too weak. So I'm forced to kind of work with the inaccurate Hydro Pump, which could miss a lot because it's only like 70% accurate, so that's a little bit concerning. But I just kind of have to go with it. Then I've got Icy Wind for support to lower the opponent's speed. And then I've got Blizzard, so that it'll work well with Mega Froslass as well, so I don't have to just worry about just having Empoleon only in the rain. Then I've got kind of a balanced setup. I've got a little bit of HP investment, defense, a lot of defense investment, a lot of special attack investment, and some special defense investment with the Calm Nature. So it's going to be Empoleon, our healthy middle ground, added to the team. If you want to go ahead and try and use this team that I just had random Pokemon thrown onto for yourself, you can go ahead and do so by using the team ID for the replica team shown on screen right now. In our first battle, it looks to be a Trick Room-esque team. I don't know how well my random generated team will be, but I decided to not give Blastoise a Blastoise item, instead give it a Mystic Water. Because I think having 4 Mega Pokemon on a team is a bit too much. Even having 3 on a Mega Pokemon on our team is a lot. If you look on the opponent's team, they only have 1. The only Pokemon that can Mega Evolve is Mega Tyranitar. Actually, no, they have 3. No, I'm silly. Mega Tyranitar, Mega Alakazam, and Mega Meowstic. But that's besides the point. Having 3 is a lot. I think having 2 is kind of the perfect number. But I'm going to start with Rotom Wash and Blastoise, and then bring Starmie and Empoleon in the back. I think that's what I'll do. Okay, our match has started. A little bit nervous for this because I don't think our team is all too good. Especially since it's randomly generated. And it's probably not going to do too well. But anyways, we're going up against... Who do they send out? Slowking and Conkeldurr. Okay. Good to know. They probably want the Trick Room to be set up, is what I would expect. And I don't want that. So I'm going to start by setting up Rain Dance with Rotom Wash. And then fake out the... But Conkeldurr might have fake out as well. I'll fake out the Slowking. See, okay, fake out comes out, so whatever the Slowking was planning to do, they're not doing it. And then they Mach Punched, which did do quite a bit of damage. And we set up the Rain, so I think overall that was a pretty good turn for us. And the Slowking flinched. So Blastwish's Rain Dish activates. That's good, I guess. Then I think do I want to switch out Rotom Wash? No, I think I'll leave Rotom Wash in. I think we Thunder into the Conkeldurr, and then they're probably gonna Mach Punch again, so I can't Water Sport. Then I'm gonna Weather Ball into Slowking. So yep, they Mach Punched again, so they really don't want to see the Water Spout come out. Thunder. See how much damage this do? Not bad, 48%. Especially with basically no special attack investment at all. That's pretty good. When Weather Ball comes out, does also quite a bit to Slowking. I like that. So the Slowking gets Sitrus Berry. Makes sense. Do they go for Trick Room? They do go for Trick Room. Okay. That was kind of what I was expecting. Maybe I should have doubled with the Slowking. But whatever. Blastoise's Rain Dish comes in. The Conkeldurr has Leftovers. Also some good knowledge to know. I'm not sure what to expect here. So I think I'm just going to Thunder. I think I'm going to Thunder and then Weather Ball. Doubling into the Slowking might be risky. Let's see. Who threatens my team here? Actually, I think Conkeldurr's a bigger threat, because I have Empoleon. I think I'm going to want to do this instead. Slowking is a Psychic Terrain. Interesting. The battlefield's weird. And the Conkeldurr goes for close combat. Which, ooh, that does a lot, but Blastoise is still alive. Thanks to the Rain Dish ability. If I didn't have that, I would have died. So anyways, here comes Weather Ball onto Conkeldurr. It kills because there's a defense and special defense spell, so that's really good. And then now we Thunder into, what's his name, Galarian Slowking. So how much does this do? Not too much, but once again, I'll take it. And Paralyzed. Very nice. Very nice indeed. So Blastoise's Rain Dish activates to get a little bit more healing, and I'll take whatever I can get. And who comes in next? I'm guessing it's probably Tyranitar. Armarouge. Okay. So I think I switch into Empoleon. And then I Protect with Blastoise. So switching out Rotom Wash. Might seem a bit silly. And then we Protect with Blastoise. I hope that this wasn't a silly play. Playing a bit defensively this turn. Sludge Bomb. Good. Good. Doesn't affect Empoleon. Very good. Expanding Force. Okay. That's what's going to hurt Empoleon quite a bit. Actually, it didn't do as much as I thought. I thought it would do more, even with the resist. So Blastoise's Rain Dish, it's very nice, and Empoleon's Leftovers. So I think what we do is we Hydro Pump, and then we Weather Ball. Basically, what I'm banking on here is the Slowking getting paralyzed. Okay, so they switched out Slowking instead. Okay, I hope they didn't Protect Armarouge. They bring in Tyranitar. Okay. So Tyranitar was in the team, gets rid of the Sandstorm, unfortunately, and they Protect with Armarouge. So, completely wrong play. Doubling into the Armarouge, not smart. It's really too bad. So now, instead of getting healed with Blastoise, I'm going to be taking chip damage, which is not good. Fortunately, he is still alive, though. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to Hydro Pump. I'm going to do it into the Armarouge. I'm going to double them again. Because there's no way that they go for the double Protect. That is dumb. That's very dumb, going for a double Protect. And, Trick Room's out. So here we go. Empoleon is actually the slowest here, which is good to know. Armarouge is taken down. So that's good. But the Weather Ball, if it even lands, would hit Tyranitar. And that wouldn't be too helpful. But I'll take whatever chip damage I can get. Let's see. No, okay. So Tyranitar is slower. That's a lot with the low kick. And now Weather Ball, not going to do too much because Sandstorm, unfortunately. Yeah, only 17%. But that's 17% I didn't have before. And Blastoise still alive. He's kicking. He's barely kicking. And the Truth Dimensions are gone now. Okay, so that means Blastoise is going to be going first here, I think. And their other Pokemon is Slowking. Okay. So Blastoise basically can get a free attack in here. So theoretically, I'll just protect with Empoleon. And then I guess Weather Ball the Slowking. But they might like predict this and go for the protect. But it is a 2 versus 4 situation. So our random generated team seems to be going well, but it's basically a 2v2 essentially, because both my 2 of my Pokemon are like almost dead. Although Rotom Wash is still at full HP, and so is Starmie, Mega Starmie. This is really good. So I've got Protect coming out from Empoleon. Let's see. Blastoise's Weather Ball comes out. Whatever chip damage is chip damage. I'll take it. Not bad. 20% chip damage. I'll easily take that. So Low Kick hits Empoleon's Protect. That was what I was hoping for. And then they go for Trick Room. Yeah, they do go for Trick Room. So that's a little bit scary because the rest of my Pokemon are pretty fast on my team. So Blastoise dies to the Sandstorm, unfortunately. That's a sacrifice that we'll have to make. Empoleon's leftovers kicking in, helping him heal up a bit. The weirdness disappears from the battlefield. I guess that's good. I think we bring in Rotom Wash here to try and use to set up the rain. But they also have Mega Tyranitar, and that's kind of annoying. They have to have Mega Tyranitar. I know that they do. It wouldn't make sense if they wouldn't. So I think I have to try and get rid of the Mega Tyranitar by doing that. And Helping Hand. This is a risky gambit. Very risky gambit. Okay? So they didn't protect. Oh, actually, maybe they did because Helping Hand is the most priority. Let me see. Did they protect? No. Okay. Sludge Bomb into Rotom Wash. Did quite a bit. Hydro Pump. Yes! Yes, it worked! It worked! My gambit worked! And that kills Tyranitar. Very good. So now we don't have to worry about Mega Tyranitar setting the Sandstorm back up. Very, very good. Now it's a 3v1. And I get buffed by the Sandstorm. Is that enough to put me in Sitrus Berry range? Unfortunately, no, it wasn't. So now, what I think we do is I'm going to go for... Oh, they forfeited. Okay, I didn't need to go for anything. We defeated Rooney. There we go. 1 victory with a randomly generated team. Honestly, I'll take this. Maybe our randomly generated team wasn't as bad as I thought. Maybe I just made a really good team. Okay, so just going up against a team of really good Pokemon, I feel like. So, what do I do to counter this team? I think the first thing I do is I leave behind Empoleon. I don't think Empoleon does too well in this matchup. I think we just leave him behind. We gotta bring in Rotom Wash. I'm thinking we bring in Mega Starmie next. I don't know. It's a hard decision to make. Maybe we do bring Empoleon. You know what? Sure, I'll bring in Empoleon. And then Meganium. Alright, so our match is starting. They're on a 5-win streak, and they're a gamer. Hold up, that's kind of cool. Anyways, let's see. They're starting with Rotom and Tyranitar. Okay, and we're starting with Rotom and Starmie. Just different versions of Rotom. So, my prediction on what they're going to do is they're going to Will-O-Wisp, Starmie, then Rock Slide, probably. I don't like that, so I'm going to go for Rain Dance. And then Protect. Let's see. So we Protect with Mega Starmie. So the Electro Web. Interesting. Good to know. Good to know. So that hits me. My speed's gonna fall. That doesn't do too much damage, though. They go for Knockoff. Good thing I protected. Yeah, that was a very good Protect with Mega Starmie. Now we set up the Rain. So now I'm in a bit of a dilemma. I predict that they're going to Mega Evolve with Mega Tyranitar, set up the Sandstorm. So I'm going to Rain Dance, and then switch out Mega Starmie. Or maybe not. What to do, what to do, what to do. I don't think Mega Starmie takes a knockoff. I think I have to switch into Empoleon here. I think that's the best thing to do, because if they Electro Web again, that'll be really good for Empoleon. Let's see. Here comes an Empoleon. They do Electro Web again. Okay, so they did not Mega Evolve, so I feel kind of silly. Empoleon's competitive activates. Let's see. They go for knockoff again. Eeh. No more leftovers. So that felt like a bit of a not so good turn for me. Now, do I Rain Dance again? I don't... no, I don't think I do. I think we go for Thunder. I think Empoleon's just gonna die here. The problem. But in case he doesn't, I'll go for a Hydro Pump. Let's see. Electro Web. Yeah, Empoleon dies. That's too bad. That's really too bad. I think it was just a bad start for me. I just didn't play the best. Now Sitrus Berry activates, so we get some healing. I'll take that. And knockoff will do less damage, because I don't have a berry to knock off. Now, Thunder comes out. How much does that do to Tyranitar? Quite a bit. I like that. That was a critical hit. That explains it. And Paralyzed? Hold up. Things might be going well. I think we just bring in Mega Starmie. And let's go Helping Hand. Then Mega Aqua Jet. Alright, Mega Starminite is activating. Mega Starmie is still really goofy looking. Let's see. What did they do? Still no Mega Evolve, so maybe they just don't have Mega Tyranitar. I guess that could be a possibility. Ah, oh, darn. Wrong play. That's annoying. Ooh, they predicted me. It's too bad. What did they do? Electro Web. Okay. Oh, I did a lot of damage. Oh, they are in my head. Okay, I think we go for Thunder. No. You know, I'm gonna Protect and then just Aqua Jet. See, does this pay off? The Aqua Jet. Because huge power should be enough to kill. Yeah, I didn't need the Helping Hand, so that's good. Tyranitar's out of here. So no more threat of Sandstorm. The Electro Web. So Rotom Wash should be fine. I'm thinking that this is Choice Scarf, probably. Actually, yeah, this is Sos. Ooh, I should probably live 1 health. No more rain. Don't like that, but we have to deal with that. Who do they bring in? This is essentially a 1v3 now. Garchomp. Okay. So I think we got a Helping Hand and then Aqua Jet. They don't have any... Who do they have on their team? I guess Primarina or Venusaur could come out, but I'm not too worried about that. Let's just Aqua Jet the Rotom. Okay, Helping Hand. They don't switch, it seems. And I'm pretty sure that they're Choice Scarf, so they can't Protect. Alright, Aqua Jet. Does this kill? Could this kill? It does kill. Mega Starmie. That's great. But they probably just Rock Slide with Garchomp, so probably that just kills both of us. No, Earthquake! Levitate, you fool! Alright, so the Mega Starmie's taken out. But that's okay, it's not Rock Slide. So I've got Mega Meganium in the back, or just regular Meganium, because I can't Mega Evolve now. But this could be way worse. This could be so much worse. But also, who is their last Pokemon? That's kind of a big question here. Venusaur. Okay, well that's not good for Meganium. So what we do is we Helping Hand for sure. Then I guess we just Dazzling Gleam. But we could try. It's Mega Venusaur. Okay, it's good to know. Good information. Probably gonna Sludge Bomb into Meganium. That just kills Meganium. But anyways, Helping Hand comes out. Maybe we're faster. I doubt it, but maybe. Okay, Garchomp Rock Slide. Rotom avoided. Okay. You know what? Meganium doesn't take too much. No flinch, no flinch, no flinch. Okay, Sludge Bomb, that probably kills. Yeah, okay, well, we lose. We lose for sure. But you know, I can't expect to win all the time with a random team. there wasn't much thought put into this team process. Because I didn't really know what to expect. I just kind of had to I got 6 random choices of Pokemon I had to work with. So, you know, even though I won a battle, so I think that's pretty impressive. I'm going to do one more battle. We'll see how we do with that. And then that's when we'll call the episode off. Alright, so final battle of the day. They seem to just once again have a team of good Mega Pokemon, or Meta Pokemon. That Archaludon really scares me. Like, really scares me. I'm going to start off with Froslass, then Rotom Wash, Empoleon. Who do I bring in the back? I think we do Starmie here. Alright, so final battle of the episode. Can we get 2 victories today? Make it so we have a higher win-over-loss ratio. They're starting with Talonflame and Rotom Wash. We're starting with Froslass and Rotom Wash. Their Rotom Wash is much bigger than our Rotom Wash, or maybe that's just the perspective, but it looks pretty big from here. So, they're probably going to do Tailwind, and then something. So I could Blizzard, or I could Aurora Veil, depending on my team. I think I go Mega Evolve, Blizzard, and then Helping Hand. I think that's smart. I think that's what we do here. Here we go. Mega Froslassite is activating. We're now Mega Froslass. We're going to set up the snow. Helping Hand, Blizzard. That'll do a ton of damage. Let's see. Hopefully our plan doesn't go wrong. Here's the Helping Hand for extra damage. Okay, everything went well. Good. Let's see. Ooh, that does a lot of damage. Nearly killed Talonflame. Almost half of Rotom's health with a resist. And Rotom's frozen. Oh, that is so good. See the Talonflame. It goes for Flare Blitz into the Froslass. So that means Talonflame dies here. So does Froslass. It's a trade. So we trade Froslass for Talonflame and a frozen Rotom Wash. I think that's a pretty good trade in my books. So next, who do we bring in next? Looking at their team. I'm guessing it's going to be Garchomp. So I'll bring in Mega Starmie. And or just regular Starmie. No, it's Froslass. Okay. That's not good. So, I think we Liquidation and Rain Dance to try and get rid of the Froslass's snow. So here we go. Mega Froslass is coming out. It's just going to use Blizzard probably. Maybe Aurora Veil, but I don't think so. Probably Blizzard makes more sense. No, Aurora Veil. That's actually pretty good. So now we don't have to worry about any more snow. But I guess they could switch out. But anyways, Liquidation is not going to do too much damage because of the snow. Actually, really nothing. Rotom's still frozen. Now we get a Rain Dance off, which is really good. So now what we're going to do, we're going to Liquidation into the Froslass, and then Thunder into the Rotom Wash. Let's see, Froslass did not switch out. They went for Shadow Ball. That actually probably kills. Yeah, that kills Starmie. I should have maybe been a bit more cautious. But I didn't really think of that. Alright, now they thawed out. I don't like that. What do they do? Thunderbolt. Okay. Not too much damage. No paralyze. Good. Now we Thunder. And doesn't kill, probably because of the Aurora Veil. And they have a Sitrus Berry. Okay. So that pops their Sitrus Berry. Now we bring out Empoleon. What we're going to do is we're going to Hydro Pump. And then Protect. So I gotta hope I don't miss the Hydro Pump, but I probably will, because it's Hydro Pump. See, they Shadow Ball. Good read, good read. Thunderbolt into Empoleon. Okay, not too much. Oh my goodness, that did a lot more than I was hoping it would. Come on. Yes! Okay, good. Didn't kill. Darn, I was banking on that killing. That not killing is really bad. So I think I just Hydro Pump. And then Thunder. I think. I don't think I win this. I think I lose. See, the Shadow Ball into the Rotom Wash, that probably kills. No, it doesn't kill. Thank goodness I invested into the bulk. So Rotom Wash is still alive. Thunderbolt into Empoleon. Now that kills. Yeah. So that's too bad. But now we kill their Rotom Wash, presumably. Yeah, but it's still a 2v1, though. It's a 2v1, and I have, like, 30 health. And they had Venusaur, so I don't think there was any way I'd be able to get through this team. But, you know, maybe they'll miss Shadow Ball. Maybe they'll miss a 100% accurate move or something. I don't know. Nope. Here comes the Shadow Ball, and yeah, I'm dead. That was not surprising. So, I lost 2 out of the 3 battles I did. Well, I did win the first battle, though, so honestly, I'm happy with that. So I think, overall, while this team is not the best, obviously it's not going to be the best. It was a team that I randomly generated through the encounters. It honestly went better than I was expecting.